Hey, what's up guys? Emo Cat Dad here, hanging out with you, bringing you yet another edition of Emo Cat Dad Listens. If you're new here, then first off, thanks so much for stopping by and checking this out. What I do is every day of 2024, I vow to check out a new band or artist. I check out 4 songs from across their discography, give you my initial thoughts on the songs, give you my ranking of those songs, and then of course my overall thoughts on the artist. Today is Sunday, so Sunday is Ladies' Night. So I grew up going to Warped Tour. Warped Tour, not a great place for representation among, minorities and especially females. So I vowed to not fall in the same trap. So every Sunday I'm checking out a female artist or a band with females in it. As you can see right there, today's artist is Mothica. Now, Mothica was a recommendation from one of you guys quite a while ago. It didn't fall off my radar. I was just kind of waiting for the perfect time to do it. And guess what? Mothica released a new single this weekend and announced her forthcoming album due out in August. So this was the sign I needed to check her out. So what do I know about Mothica going into this? Not a whole lot. I'm assuming she's like a poppy style artist. I've seen her in interviews. I haven't heard any songs. I know she has a feature with Scene Queen. And like I said, I've seen her with interviews. She looks kind of metal. So I'm expecting like a poppy, like the artist poppy kind of sound, where it's like kind of pop vocals, but also gets really heavy at points. So that's what I'm expecting going in. Now, I was told that she does like alternative pop, so I don't know if it's lighter than what I'm imagining, because Scene Queen goes pretty heavy, and like I said, her look looks like she could be like a metal artist. So that's always what I had assumed before the kind viewer that suggested Mothica said she's like an alternative indie pop artist, so maybe it's a little softer than I imagined. Guess we're going to find out together. Let's dive into Mothica. Alright, so it looks like Mothica's first big breakout was her 2020 album, Blue Hour, and looks like the track Vices is way more popular than anything else on this record, so I checked that out.
And I just don't care what the price is, 'cause I need these vices.
Oh yeah, so I've definitely heard this track before, definitely more in the alternative pop realm than the, poppy, where it's like pop metal realm. So I guess I definitely was wrong, and you can't judge a book by its cover. So musically, this song is super catchy, there's no denying that, and sonically it's pretty diverse as well. When I heard the song before, probably on alternative radio, if I'm being honest, I never really paid too much attention to the lyrics, but I remember bopping my head along to the song. The lyrics are actually really strong. It talks about, the difficulty in getting over your addiction. And as the son of someone that had a very addictive personality that kind of cycled through his numerous vices, I can relate a whole lot to the song. All right, moving on. It looks like in 2021, Mothica followed up that hit album with an EP called 15 Forever, and I checked out the song Buzzkill.
You're scared now, 'cause receipts don't lie. Ever since you
Oh my god. Angry Mothica rules. The lyrics speak to getting revenge on someone that's wronged them, and honestly, this goes so hard, but it's still like pop alternative. The music is kind of drum-led, but it's got some gritty guitar in there that honestly I really do dig. Alright, Mothica released her last album back in 2022, and it was called Nocturnal. From that album, I checked out the most streamed song, which was Sensitive. Okay, so this song was kind of like the artist Poppy, like I explained before. It's super dancey, but also like kind of aggressive in parts. The lyrics speak about being vulnerable because you're trying to put yourself out there. It seemed like it was kind of said from the voice of an introvert. I wouldn't say necessarily I'm an introvert, but I'm definitely more introvert than extrovert, but I'm more in the middle. So it doesn't exactly speak to me, but I can still appreciate this lyricism. Last but not least, let's get to that new single. Mothica just released the single Doomed. Okay, this is the best Mothica has sounded. I've never had any issues with her vocal performances. But on this one, it was like that perfect niche that I love, where the vocals soar, but not too high. Definitely hit the sweet spot for me. So it starts off with some soft acoustic guitar, I love me some mid-tempo bangers, and that's basically what this was. As that soft acoustic gave way to kind of some light drum hits in the second verse, and then we got a big crescendo with some electric guitar before fading back out. Jeff's Kiss. Alright, so those are the 4 Mothica songs I checked out. Let's rank them. At number 1, we're going with the new stuff, baby. Doomed, right up top. Like I alluded to, I love me some tracks that are mid-tempo bangers, feature a big crescendo. This song checked off all those boxes for me, and like I said, Mothica is very talented vocally, and this was her best vocal performance. At number 2, I'll go Buzzkill, just because this gave kind of a new side of Mothica, whereas all the other songs really dealt with her internal struggles. This one was going off on someone, and I love me some angry tracks, and this provided that while still being super dancey, but I could still get that aggression out. At 3, I'll go Vices. This may be just a personal preference because it's so relatable to me, but I really dug these lyrics the most out of any of these tracks. And like I said, the music was very diverse as well as catchy, and those are 2 things that are very hard to do in the same song, and Mothica nails it here. And finally at 4, we're doing Sensitive. Still not a bad song by any stretch. Mothica has made me a fan listening to these 4 tracks, and Sensitive, just unfortunately something had to come at the bottom, and this was just kind of middle ground for everything, so with no quality that I could say stands out above the other 3 tracks, this was just a natural choice for the bottom. Alright, so what are my overall thoughts on Mothica? Mothica is stupidly talented. Like, it's insane. Her vocal ability, her lyricism, the musicality of all these tracks. I'm not sure if she does all the music herself or if she has a backing band that she works with, but oh my gosh, this was a fantastic listen. All 4 of these tracks. I'm so excited for this album coming out in August now, and honestly, Doomed is going right on my best of 2024 playlist, and I have a feeling it might just stay there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching to the very end of this video. I'm your friendly neighborhood Emo Cat Dad. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on Mothica. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this artist, whether you've checked them out prior or not. If you have checked them out prior, then please give me some other track suggestions that I should check out, and let me know how excited you are for this new album. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Mothica was a request, so while you're down there in the comments giving me your thoughts on her, please leave me some more band or artist suggestions. We're on day 91, so I still have a lot more of these to do, and I need your help. So whether it's a female artist or just a regular, pop artist, hip-hop artist, rock band, whatever you want to suggest to me, leave it in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it on a future episode. Speaking of future episodes, I hope you stick around with me. Like I said, only day 91, so we got a lot more to go, and the best way to stick around is if you cut my wrists and hit subscribe. This friendly neighborhood Emo Cat Dad signing off. Until next time, I want to hear you sad.